Hey, good afternoon. I guess it's just a matter of general interest. It's going to rain this afternoon. It rains every afternoon. It's rainy season. It's May 25th today. Pretty much rains every day now in the afternoon. So I got to get cracking here. I'm working away here. Yeah, I originally sent you a picture. Now this is kind of a tidbit, I guess. I sent you a picture. I have terrible. You can see I have terrible stains all the way around the pool. Terrible. I think that's chlorine stains. So I was scraping away. I left it for too long. It's been like that for 3 years. Anyway, I was scraping away, and I sent you a picture. I said, "Oh, you know, I found a solution. It's basically a razor blade and an SOS pad, and it's just so laborious. Holy smokes!" Now I have a rule, and I just remembered my rule, is that if you're doing something brute force and it works, you know, well, you're doing it wrong. Brute force brute force always works. You know, you have a pile of gravel, you can move it with a shovel, you know, be better with a backhoe. Oh, I'm supposed to introduce myself. I always forget. Hi, it's Papa. Anyway, you can move a pile of gravel with a shovel, that's the brute force way. Or, you know, obviously a backhoe. But, so I was thinking, I was having my nap actually, that's when I do all my thinking. That no, I'm not going to do that brute force with a SOS and leaving all kinds of rust in the pool, or SOSing to death, me to death, that is. Anyway, so I started thinking, no, you can't. I have a solution. When I have a problem, it requires, I'm resorting to brute force. It's wrong. So it either has to be chemical solution or a mechanical solution, like a tool, you know. And sure enough, in this case, it's both. So I was thinking. I know that the chemical composition of that salt right there. I know it, and I know this stuff right here is its what do you call it, nemesis? That's the stuff there. Muriatic acid and Scrubby. And what I do is, okay, now there's the chemical. So I applied it to that salt there, and it smokes. you know something's happening if it smokes, right? So it's smoking and getting hot and it's working or something. It softens it right up, because it's hard like a. You can scrape it off with a razor blade and an SOS, but man, it's all layered on there and it's hard like a rock. So what I did do, and what I found, and I think it's a good idea to wear gloves, because this stuff is very toxic, or not toxic, acidic, or whatever you want to call it, corrosive. So I wear those heavy rubber gloves. And with that jar there, apply. I just did this section here and applied it there 3-4 times and got that salt nice and soaking, and it's smoking. It was smoking. And then so what I do is that my drill with medium coarse nylon brush. I use that for cleaning grout lines in condos and stuff. But so when that salt there is softened up by muriatic acid, then I just go with the drill and it gets all soapy there. It comes right off. So there you go. So a brute force, wrong. Chemical, mechanical solution. There's your tidbit. Always think of that. If you're doing a brute force, you're probably doing it wrong.